What's up? It's your girl, Texas Marie, and I'm rocking with Chicago 77.3.
Gang.
We lit live. This is WPPC Chicago. Yeah. 77.3. Your hottest digital station.
Now in digital HD sound.
What's going on, people? It's the one and only DJ Malone, Chicago 77.3, the best place to be at on any day. Really, how you guys doing? I'm doing blessed and highly favored, man. Like I told you, Houston, I'm going to tell you like this, man. I don't know what it is. I don't know who's playing with the weather, but it's getting hotter and hotter, and it's not stopping. It feels like I'm walking in a salon into an oven at any given time. With all that being said, I'm bringing you people who are on the move, on the rise, and who I just want to talk to. So this next person I got coming up, I really like her style, man. She's been on the move, been doing her thing, and I said, I got to get on here. So let's go ahead and bring in Texas Marie. What's going on, man?
Hey. What's up?
How you feeling? How you feeling today, love?
Pretty good. I'm feeling amazing.
That's what's up, man. I appreciate you stopping by.
Always.
So let's go into a time machine. How did this start for you?
Childhood. Okay. I was raised in it. My father, he used to be in the industry. You know, he was an artist himself, and that's kind of where it happened.
So growing up, listening wise, inspiration wise, who were you listening to?
Mainly R&B, honestly. I was more into R&B, and then whatever rap music that my dad was into, which was like UGK.
Okay.
We jammed Tupac, you know, all like the legendary artists. That's the most, but by choice, it was really R&B for me.
Okay, I like that. Do you 90s R&B, 2000s?
90s, yes.
Okay.
Yes.
When did you know that you I know the father influence. When did you want to start rapping?
It was when I became an adult and started having my own experiences in life.
Okay.
And had something to talk about that I feel like I could relate to other people with. So.
Okay. What part of the H you from? What part were you from?
South side, but I live on the north side. Okay. But I'm also a military brat, so I ain't never been nowhere too long. I've been all around the world.
Hey, that's what's up. That's what's up. So south side, southeast. What part?
Southeast.
Okay. Cool. And so you got best of both worlds on the north and the south side.
Yes,
okay.
Yes.
That's what's up, man. I always appreciated you just from how well you conducted business. Like, you know, and it's like you could tell when somebody puts you on to certain things and teach you the game. Did you get that from your father a lot, this teaching you and understanding on how things are supposed to go?
Yes, he's taught us a lot. And when I say us, I also have a sister that, Queen Cazaret, that also does music as well. But yeah, he taught us a lot. So I take a lot of the gems I've learned from him. Yeah. And then just doing business outside of music, and growing up with that, like, being raised underneath like real estate and stuff like that. So learning different ways to handle business is how I'm able to kind of flourish on the business side.
So now as an adult, like you were already instilled this into you, so entrepreneurship is already kind of embedded into you.
Yes, definitely.
So let me ask you this. Now with the real estate thing, building credit, how important is that? Like,
ooh, y'all better get y'all credit right. I'm telling you, get your credit together. It is so important. It makes it easier for doors to be open for you.
Right.
So a lot of times people will underestimate the power of having good credit. You know what I'm saying? And when you have good credit, you can really do more, especially on the business side as well as the personal, you know, but that is so important. So important.
Well, I don't think, like, for me, like, we wasn't taught that even as kids. Like, it's not like a thing that we're learning.
Right.
Now, as an adult, now you know, hey, I need to build. Like, in order to make this happen, I need to make this happen.
Facts.
And I think even with just finding apartments now, it used to be you have a little bit of extra cash, you can get in there.
Yeah.
It's not happening like that anymore.
Right.
So, what other things are you into right now?
Well, I'm working on a few projects right now. Another thing I wanted to start I'm currently rebranding my boutique. I have a clothing boutique.
Okay.
I know a lot of people love the way I dress.
Hey.
So I want to bring that to the streets. I want to bring my style to the streets. So that is something that is currently being rebranded right now. And I'm looking to hopefully before the end of the year be able to go ahead and open my boutique up. It's going to start online. And then as it grows, I plan on getting an actual storefront.
Did you always have a fashionable style about you growing up?
Always.
Okay.
It's always been my thing.
Okay, that's what's up. Now, when I see you performing, you go hard in the paint, man. Like, you go crazy. So, what singles are you doing right now? What are you putting out right now?
Tomorrow, actually, I have a June 27th tribute that I will be releasing. I'll be promoting that as well today. Got my artwork in. So June 27th, you already know what's up with that. So I'll be releasing that tomorrow. Okay. And then I have 2 other singles that I'll be releasing shortly after. Okay. So we're pending a release date right now for those.
Now let me ask you this. What is a song that you're real proud of? Like that really came from the heart that you made?
Every song, but the one I'm pushing the most right now is called On Your Ass. Okay. I haven't released it yet. Okay. Because we got some things going on with it, business wise.
I get that.
So we're waiting for the release date pretty much. Okay. But this song is near and dear to me, and everybody loves it when I perform it.
Okay.
So
that's what's up. Tell me about the very first time you performed. Like the very first time you hit the stage, how was
that? Musically?
Yeah.
I was nervous. I still kind of get a little butterflies when I'm about to perform, but once I grab the mic and start, it goes away. Yeah. But I was very nervous. So nervous that I kind of like stumbled on some of my words a little bit, but nobody really noticed because I just kind of pushed through or whatever. But yes, the first time actually performing, maybe the first few times actually, like it was very nerve-wracking for me. Even though I grew up being on stages because I used to dance, and do step and stuff like that. So I've always been on stages, but it's different when you're actually up there with a microphone in your hand and you gotta remember your words and all that. So yeah.
So let me ask you this: so when you dance, it's choreographed. So it's like I have a hard time with that. So it's like, because if you messed up, then you could mess up the next person right next to you.
Right.
Do you think that's more harder to do the choreograph, or is it more harder for the artistry?
I think it's harder for the artistry.
Okay.
The reason why, because like if you're in a group of good dancers, if somebody messes up, they can play it off with a move and jump right back into the routine.
I get that.
But when you're on stage performing, you mess up your lyrics, or it just kind of like sometimes it can be noticed. Okay. But if you practice enough, which is why I say practice makes perfect. You'll learn how to also bounce back from messing up your lyrics as well.
Yeah, I like that, man. Summertime is here, so what you got going on? With any performances coming up or anything you got going?
Yes, June 28th, this Friday, I will have a show at Tequila Bees. Okay. Y'all need to pull up. But yeah, that's the next show that I have. Like I said, I'll be dropping my June 27th tribute tomorrow on June 27th.
Hey.
And then following that, I'll be having 2 more single releases. Okay. And so, yeah.
Now, are you strategic with like putting out just singles, or are we working for an EP here, or how we doing it?
Yes, I'm definitely being strategic this go round with this current project that I'm working on. Just because of what's going on with some of the songs. Okay. And so it has to be rolled out a certain way.
I get that.
So yeah, I'm being very, very strategic.
I ain't mad at that, man. I think though too, it's like if you roll it out the right way, you would forever have something in the tank.
Right.
So I can respect that about you, man. If you could perform with, well, let me ask you this: if you could, I'm gonna ask this one: if you could work with any producer, who would it be and why?
Any producer. That's kind of hard. But you know who I want to work with locally, and I've said this before, I want to work with EXO. Thank you, all that.
Okay.
I love his style. I love his beats. They hit. Even when he does like samples and stuff like that, just the way he spins off with it, I definitely would love to work with him.
Okay. I'm excited. You know what? I think, too, is artist-wise, I could hear you with a Kinder Man.
Yes. Everybody tells me that.
I could hear that. Because just the way you sound and how she sounds, I think that would gel, like, really good.
Yes.
Artist-wise, who would you like to work with?
Ooh, I got quite a few of them. Honestly, mainstream, it's a few of them. I love Meg.
Okay.
I love Glorilla.
Okay.
I'm a girlies girl, so I really want to work with female artists.
Okay.
I don't know if anybody noticed so far, but I haven't collaborated with a female artist yet.
Wow.
Like, period. Even on this level. So I really want to get more into collaborating with females, but they of course have to be as hungry out here grinding just as much as I am.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I don't like to do work together with people that aren't outside like I am, if that makes sense.
No, it makes
but I would love to work with like Megan, Nikki, Cardi, you know what I'm saying? So yeah, I want to work with the girls.
I ain't mad at that, man. Girl empowerment. I love that. I love that, man. And then also too is that I can't, like, I get what you're saying, because I can't want it for you. I can't be as more hungrier than you.
Facts.
So
Facts.
I do get that, man. If you could perform anywhere, where would it be at and why?
Ooh. I want to go overseas.
Okay.
Yeah, I want to rock like a major stage overseas with tons and tons of people. Like, that's definitely a something that I envision.
Okay.
Being overseas on a tour or something. Huge stadium or something, and just rocking the whole crowd, and the whole crowd rapping my music back to me.
That's dope. I ain't mad at that, man.
Yeah.
When I hear your name, Texas Marie, it stands out. Where did that name come from?
So Texas means friendly.
Okay.
Okay. And then we know the state of Texas is real big, and I felt like the word Texas, besides me being from Texas, it represents my personality and who I am.
Real.
I am friendly. My heart is big, and, I'm from Texas.
Real.
So, and then my middle name is Marie.
Okay.
And the translation of Marie, for those of y'all who don't know, in layman terms, is First Lady.
Okay.
So, so that's kind of where that derived from, and it just stuck since.
Okay.
And it makes sense, because that's who I am. I'm friendly, but don't play with it.
Hey, she said, don't mess with me, goddammit. Don't play with me. I like that, man. That was meaning. And I like people who have a meaning to their name. And so it fits you. So, and I want to ask this then. What was the name before that? Because we all have our first names that we went on. What was your very first name?
That is my first name.
Wow. Okay.
That's my only rap name since I became an artist.
That's what's up, man. That's what's up. Okay, cool. Yeah. Now, going into it, as you, how do you balance your personal life and business life?
I don't know. I guess it's pretty easy for me, for the most part. I just make sure I compartmentalize my schedules. I try not to overwhelm myself. Yeah. So I always write everything on a calendar, whatever it is that I need to do, my personal life and my business life, and I just make sure they don't clash. And then if I have a day where I have to do both, I'll make it work. Okay. So it's really about compartmentalizing all your responsibilities, all your to-do lists, and making it work. So I just do it, and I think I've been doing this for so long that I don't really, I don't really feel the pressure as regularly probably as the average person, if that makes sense.
I get that. Because, and I think too, is like you grown accustomed to it. So it's like, okay, I know where to go, and I know what to do, and I know how to get it done. So
yes,
I respect that, man. If you wanted to, let's say, go into the studio, what are some of your must-haves? Like, what is something that Texas Marie has to have in the studio?
Snacks.
Okay.
My drink.
Okay.
Which is like my Crown Vanilla and that Coke. They know. Okay. And food. You know what I'm saying? Because usually if I'm doing a session, I like to eat. I ain't gonna lie.
So you're a foodie?
I'm a foodie.
Okay.
So food and snacks, and of course my drink.
So what's your favorite type of food?
My favorite type of food? That's hard. I love seafood.
Okay.
I love seafood and I like Italian, so I like pizzas and pastas and stuff like that.
See, I can't eat seafood, but I eat Italian with you all day long. Chicken fettuccine, pizza, all that good jazz. So I'm with you on that, man.
Yes.
What's one of your favorite restaurants right now, man? What you really working with?
Oh, I ain't gonna lie. Y'all gonna probably be like, girl, that's so regular, but I like Papa Do's.
Hey.
Like, what?
Okay.
Take me to Papa Do's any day, and I'm gonna be happy.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm gonna be so happy.
Okay. I ain't mad at that, man.
I love Papa Do's.
Now, growing into the game, there's you learn a lot. Mm-hmm. What is some advice you can give to a younger artist that is coming up that you can give to them?
Whew. Don't believe all the hype. Don't believe all the hype. And if you ever run into somebody that you're trying to do business with that convinces you to believe that they are probably bigger than they are, and they try to convince you to trade in a moral that you have to so-called put you on, don't do it. If you don't feel comfortable, don't do it.
Well,
get advice from somebody that's trusted first. Before you make certain decisions.
Well.
I've made mistakes and stuff as far as, being involved in situations that didn't really serve me. And I found out kind of the hard way because I ignored the red flags and
I get that.
I tried to trust the process, but it was the wrong process to trust.
That's real. That's
real.
So
So
not everybody's process is the right process.
Facts. Facts.
I do agree with you because it's a learning curve because a lot of people will say, "Oh, I could do this, I could do that," and what I learn about what people is people who holler out the loudest, "I can do that." 9 times out of 10, they can't.
They cap.
Because I learned that the most people that can really do something, they're silent.
You said it. You said it. I had a situation where an opportunity was presented to me, and I kind of got ghosted on the opportunity. So what happened was this person proposed this opportunity, and I was all with it, and I, created the song and the vibes for it, and turn around, and they seized the opportunity for themselves, and then they came back and kind of bragged about it. And then nothing ever happened with me on that opportunity. But then fast forward 3 years later, I ended up obtaining that same opportunity through a whole different entity and resource and stuff like that. So it's sometimes you got to that's why I say be careful with these people who make all these promises, because sometimes people see your greatness and they will do something to try to make you feel less than about your greatness. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So I just learned man, know who you is. If you know you that nigga, you that nigga.
Yeah.
Don't let nobody make you feel like you not. Don't look at the internet and what they doing and be looking man, they look like they really, people is really not,
Trust me, I've seen it, man, because there's a lot of people who have, I'll say, I literally see a person who I know right now, 50K followers, and you're riding the bus. Not saying there's nothing wrong with that.
I'm just saying
that you're supposed to be that guy.
It's a lot of capping.
Yeah.
It's a lot. And it's some folks that I was able to get just close enough to really see what's going on. But if you look at their social media, you'll be thinking that they just got it going on.
Yeah.
And I'm just I'm looking and I'm dang, dang, they not really like that. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, you just don't believe the hype, man.
Right.
Just believe your own hype. Don't believe nobody else's hype. Just don't believe it.
Is your music therapeutic for you?
Very, very.
Well,
that's what made me start creating, is because I was dealing with some things in my life. I was going through a dark place, and my music is what kind of pulled me out of that.
Well,
and helped me move forward from it.
Yeah.
So my music is very therapeutic, and that's why a lot of times if I get upset or frustrated about a situation or a person or whatever, I go vent in my music because it helps me release, and it's a positive way of dealing with those emotions without doing nothing that would jeopardize my life, my future, and stuff like that. So, yes, it is very therapeutic for me.
That's amazing, man. How has your family taken to you doing music?
For the most part, they support. You know what I'm saying? Some of them don't care too much about it, but you can't please everybody.
Yeah.
But I'm sure they'll care when the munions, you know what I'm saying?
When the moolah coming in. Yeah.
Yes, I'm going to turn this a little bit. Yeah, there we go.
Cool. Gotcha. So now everything in the next 3 years, where do you hope to see yourself?
Man, mainstream.
That's what's up.
Mainstream.
I think you have a personality where you can be on, like, you ever thought about doing like a vlog or a TikTok or anything? Like, you have a personality.
Everybody has been saying that and telling me that even before I was doing music. I've done, I used to go to college and I've done like projects where I have to speak in front of the class and things like that and do presentations, and even like old jobs I used to work, same thing. And people always say like, your voice, you know how to speak.
Yeah.
Da-da-da-da. So I'm taking heed to that. And I'm working on, putting something together where I can have a platform to be able to speak and also have topics that can be discussed, where my fans or whatever, they can chime in and things like that. That's why I do my lives. Okay. And people love it. So I am definitely working on that.
Okay.
Yes.
You have a very commanding voice. I mean that it is it's very easy to listen to. Mm-hmm. So it's like when I hear you talking, it's very people can draw into you real fast.
Yes, so I get that a lot.
I would even say
get that a lot.
You try to do voiceovers too.
Yes,
I think you be in a good field with voiceovers.
Yes, so that would be cool. I don't mind.
I can hear it's Texas Marie. Hey, how's everybody doing? Hey, I can hear that, man.
Yeah, so for sure.
What other ventures you would like to dive into?
Acting.
Okay.
Yes, I think I'm pretty good at acting. But I know that like once I get my feet wet some more with it, I got a little scene in a movie that'll be coming out soon too. Okay. But I think once you do it more often, I get better with time. But I really want to act. I want to be an actress. Okay. Yes.
Is that the end goal, or is that just something I just want to dive into?
It's definitely something I want to dive into, but it could possibly be an end goal because I just love the idea of being able to transform into a different character in a different space, because I have to do it on stage already. So I like the idea of that. And then I have certain roles that I want to play one day. So,
What's your favorite movies of all time?
I like action movies and like superhero movies. Okay. So anything Marvel and like action stuff, I like. I can't even say like favorites because it's a lot that I just like. But my go-tos is action, superhero movies, and then comedy. Okay. Yeah.
Let me ask you this. If you could compile a team and you guys are going to fight the world together, you pick 3 people. Who's on that team with you?
3 people, like, personally that I know?
Well, no, this like superhero-wise.
Oh, superheroes. I'm going to do Bumblebee from Transformers, because that's my favorite Transformer. I'm going to do Ralph from Ninja Turtles. Okay. And who else? Let me think. And I'll probably do Spider-Man. Okay. I'll probably do Spider-Man. Okay. Yeah.
So did you watch the Avengers thing and the end, like the end game and all that stuff?
I've watched everything. I think the only thing I didn't see was the one with what's his name?
The pink guy or the purple dude or whatever?
Yeah, the one that was collecting all the Infinity Stones. Yeah. I didn't see that one. I just kind of catch them when I can, but for the most part, like me and my kids, we keeping up with all that Marvel. Okay. We love Marvel, so like we keep up with that.
You watched the Infinity War. I think it's for me, it's a combination of like
all of them. Yeah. So yeah, I'm definitely gonna get my kids seen it though. Okay. Yeah.
Okay, that's what's up, man. That's what's up. So, where can the people find you at, man? Everywhere.
Well, on my YouTube and Instagram, it's Texas Marie. And then on TikTok, it's just Texas Marie. And my Facebook is also Texas Marie.
Okay.
Yeah.
Spelled how it sounds?
It's spelled exactly how it sounds. TexasMarie. Texas Marie.
Because there be some people who be like, hey, it's underscore TTT underscore MARRRRE.
Right. No, I keep it simple. Like, because I don't like when people do that and they be expecting you to find them. Like, you put 1 million letters in that mug. Like,
yeah. I ain't mad at you, man. Before you go, I've been asking everybody this when they come into the studio. Mm-hmm. And I want to get everybody's opinion on it. I'm going to get your opinion. Mm-hmm. So last year there was a situation where I guess the dude and the girl went to Cheesecake Factory. Mm-hmm. And she didn't like the Cheesecake Factory for whatever reason. How do you feel if a woman or somebody or a man takes you to Cheesecake Factory?
I'm gonna be happy. I like Cheesecake Factory.
Exactly.
I'm gonna be happy, and they not the cheapest. You know what I'm saying? I just feel like people like that, I don't know, they have like an entitlement type of spirit. Yeah. But maybe that's what was in his budget. You know what I'm saying? And if he want to take you and treat you to a good time, you know, just enjoy that. You know, if you were willing to go on the date, what are you complaining for? Yeah. But me personally, somebody take me to Cheesecake Factory, we gonna grub. You know what I'm saying? I'm down. Hey, I'm with it.
That's what it is. And that's what Texas Marie says. So make sure you guys take heed of that, man. Oh, man, this has been amazing, man. I want to say I appreciate you for coming through.
Likewise.
I know we've been trying to get it, and throughout the whole time it showed your dedication and everything. Mm-hmm. And we definitely gonna be playing you on here on Chicago 77.3.
For sure. Thank you so much.
So before you go, I'm gonna ask you to do a drop. You're gonna say your name, and I'm rocking with Chicago 77.3. Look into the camera.
All right.
Go ahead.
What's up? It's your girl Texas Marie, and I'm rocking with Chicago 77.3.
Gang. Support. Always support the people that I bring up here. You want to know why? They dope as hell. Mm-hmm. So make sure you guys stay in tune with everything. We're going to go ahead and ride out, man. This is Texas Marie, Chicago 77.3, man. Hey, that rhymes. I like that.
Yeah.
Right. Hey, man, we're going to go ahead and end it out, man. We do appreciate everybody for tuning in. We out. Wow.
We lit live. This is WPPC Chicago. Yeah. 77.3. Your hottest digital station.
Now in digital HD sound.